Oh hey there, long time no see. As you might have noticed, I haven't been updating this channel at all for the last couple months, and unfortunately that's probably not changing for at least another couple of months. Let me explain. So last year, I became a substitute teacher. I was low on funds, not getting much work, I needed a job.
You're not one of our regular subs.
Bit of a long story, but basically a friend recommended I apply for a teaching gig. That job turned out to not be something I was actually qualified for due to my lack of a 4-year degree. But the folks doing the hiring suggested I become a substitute, and, well, I went ahead and got the ball rolling, because again, money. From there, I did in fact start subbing, and it was a general sort of secondary income source deal. It gave me plenty of time to work on other stuff, while also allowing me to pick and choose my own hours. Cool beans. Fast forward to January 2026, and I wound up falling into a bit of a long-term substitute assignment. Of course, right around the same time, I put out a video starting my new path towards more filmmaking-focused videos. At the time, this long-term assignment, it seemed pretty chill. It was like 2 weeks of work, meaning I'd be working full-time for that relatively short period. Cool. No harm, no foul. No major implications for my 2026 plans. Just 2 odd weeks. Meh. Then, well, that fucking fell apart. I'm not inclined to give all the details on the matter, but basically that 2-week job was expanded, and it currently looks like I'll be working that same long-term assignment through the end of the school year, i.e. May. So basically, don't expect jack shit from me on this channel until after May. Literally the only reason I'm recording this at all is because I'm on spring break and I have just enough time to squeeze out a quick update video.
Spring break forever.
We will see. I might try to get something together to put a little zhuzh on top of some other zhuzh and form some sort of homunculus type thing that I'll call a video, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I've been. I'm just working with both school and my job at Screen Rant, plus editing work, taking up pretty much all of my time that isn't spent with family, housework, and other personal crap. Oh, and making movies. This leads me to part 2 of this video. My big plan for 2026 was for it to be my triumphant filmmaking return. While Dr. Deathface is still yet to get a proper release, which I'll get back to that in a second, I haven't actually made a movie since essentially 2023. Yeah, I did some pickups for Deathface in 2024, but generally speaking, it's been a bit of a womp-womp session otherwise. I did have another movie I was working on about a possessed twink, which I shot footage for over the last couple years, but that project just kept falling apart. It wasn't working out the way I wanted. I started over a couple times, and then finally I put it on hold so I could try out some other concepts.
Yes, production value, production value.
I'll inevitably get back to it, but for now it's on ice. Now, here's the great news. If you follow my Patreon, link in the description, you'll know that I have been working on a new project, which I intend to shoot this year in its entirety. Exactly how well that will go is anyone's guess, since I'll be doing it with all of jack and shit for budget, but it is something that I am actively working on.
If you make this picture, you'll have enough money to finance 100 religious films and pay my back rent with the profits.
As of recording this video, the script is about 90% done, and I'm planning a small shoot over the last weekend of this month in order to utilize a temporarily available location. So that whole kerfuffle is moving forward, and I am attempting to at least keep patrons updated on it. I had planned on weaving that shoot into videos for this channel, but straight up, your boy is tired. I have not had the spoons to put together any content for you guys, and for that I am sorry. It's just, woof. Lots of jobs, lots of stress, very few marbles. But new movie is a go, so there's that. Of course, this all begs the question, what about the last movie? What about Dr. Deathface?
I don't think I'm a very good therapist.
Well, there's a few updates, but sadly nothing super satisfying just yet. So two things. On the distribution side of stuff, the folks who own these rights, the rights to the movie, have not given me a firm date. The idea was for the movie to get released last year. That fell through for whatever reason, and now 2026 is supposed to be the year it happens. And by all accounts, this is going to happen. Like 99% certainty, they want it out, and it's going to come out. I just simply don't have the specifics, but I will let you know literally the day that the release gets a proper official street date.
Happened to a buddy of mine once.
Side note, I did have a special actual theatrical release in one theater in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. So that happened February, Friday the 13th. We got a screening of Dr. Deathface, and, it went pretty well.
Really? Worst film you ever saw? Well, my next one will be better.
Anyway, as for the Indiegogo backers whom I've kept waiting, well, you're going to have to wait a bit longer, because my plans for that do hinge on the distributor getting all their junk in order first. I did spend all of the money I had for Deathface on production, and so I have virtually nothing to spend on perks. That was bad accounting on my end, so I take the blame, but either which way, I need the distributor to print the discs that I'll be shipping out, and in theory, a few of the other items as well. Once everything's been obtained, I'll be personally sending out every single backer package. And that brings me to the biggest owie in my repertoire of whoopsie doodles, and that's the head.
I know what they do to boys like me in prison. That's what Mom always said. Butt stuff.
For those that aren't aware, I have a nasty history of not being very good at crowdfunding. I'm just bad at it. Part of that is probably down to mental shit, but I have drugs for that now, so no more excuses. As it stands, I still have one more crowdfunding campaign to make good on, and that campaign occurred in 2018. Yep, it's now been a little over 7 years since that campaign ended, and I have sent out digital copies and nothing else.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
And boy, oh boy, this shit, it haunts my fucking dreams. You know what I mean? It's just awful. I feel like an asshole. I look like an asshole. Goodness, I may just be an asshole. That said, I have been trying very hard to be more accountable, and that accountability starts with this particular campaign. If you look over here, I have a whole box of the Head Blu-rays, and I also have... Okay, I'm just going to take out one. A whole box of the Head VHS tapes, which just came in a short time ago. And just recently, after that, I sent out update emails to those people who've been waiting so that I can get updated addresses. And so in theory, these will all be shipped out within the next month, and that'll be chapter closed for the Head. So, got that going for me. Don't forget to buy a copy from... Wait, let me just... Don't forget to buy your copy of The Head from your friends at TerraVision. Anywho, I'll probably delete this video once I get back on track, but I just really wanted to update everyone that I'm not dead, first of all, and I haven't given up on YouTube. I'm just busy as all hell and super tired, like, all the time. That's about all I've got for you. Be sure to follow my Patreon for all updates regarding my new movie. I will also be updating you a little bit on this main channel when I get a chance. I'm just kind of keeping all the spoilery stuff for the Patreon. So if you want all the deets, Patreon. Gosh, this just turned into a video about me asking for more money. Anyway, until next time, go make a movie, fam. That could have been worse.
Audience laughs, applause.